Yep. Oh no, Dawn is an absolute must keep through the whole game. Sacrifice Michelangelo if you know you're gonna die. Yeah, Raph's weapon does more damage though. Except Leo can actually hit stuff above him, and Michelangelo and Raphael can't. Alright, so you should see right now a standby screen, and there should be some music playing on it. Click on my name in Discord. This is just a placeholder at the moment. I haven't done anything with pictures yet. That's coming down the road. I'm going to grab screenshots of various games that I'm playing and put them together in a slideshow that will be playing in the background. On the background music? Oh, is my audio coming through the game right now? Or through the stream? How's that? Is that better? How's that? Okay, hang on, I think I've got a fix for that. Yeah, so I've got a second volume control here. Let me adjust that. Much better? Now again, remember at this point that I haven't really done anything as far as any kind of pictures of Photoshop yet, so bear that in mind as I go into the next section. Now again, remember. Yeah, I adjusted that recently. I gotta fix that. Font size is, but each individual screen I can control the size of the element. And that's what, about a 5-second delay? And watch me die. I love Donatello's bow staff. That's against Rocksteady. Bebop you just kind of have to beat up. I owned it. Some of the bosses in this game sucked. Yeah, that's because the data is almost non-existent.
How you like
I
that?
got impatient. Yeah, stupid water. No kidding! Stand by, I can fix that. Stand by, I can fix that. Alright, you should now be able to hear yourself talking.
Okay, we got a hornhead, we got a crackhead, we got an LDS head.
Alright, you should now be able to hear yourself talking.
So, I know you're the hornhead, Q, but who's the crackhead?
I will keep that one to myself. Thank you very much.
I think I'll leave that one alone. Well, this is just comical.
No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. 1 star. You're dead.
Considering he already took a hit.
Hey, granted he was already hurt.
You know what the funny thing about this game is? They got this game out in like 6 freaking months. And for the amount of time that they actually did do development on it...
I can't believe I just did that.
Car Hostian, I want to ask you, are you going for a Darwin Award?
I think I just got one.
Yeah, he grabbed a pizza with a character that didn't need it. A full pizza.
And those are kind of rare. And you think you can actually disarm all the bombs with Michelangelo alone?
I have done it before.
It is possible, but you have to be really good at it. And enemies literally spawning on screen right in front of you. That is grade A bullshit. Considering I grew up in this era, I do get the comment.
Oh yes.
Well, have fun!
I surmise that Michelangelo will die by the fourth bomb. Ooh.
Well, let's see the cause.
Always forget about that energy beam.
Oh wow! To be on the second bomb.
LOL!
Kiki.
Well, if there's one consolation, the timer resets every time you toss a turtle.
The only issue is you don't ever get your turtles back.
It is possible to rescue some of them in some stages, but...
Believe it or not, my step slave, his mother actually bought me the Konami handheld Tiger game. Yeah.
Oh, that's good for anyone.
I played it to death simply because Commodore 64 version of this game. You guys think that the NES version was bad?
You ain't seen nothing yet, right?
Oh, you haven't. Think of all the bugs at about a 10 frame per second rate.
Yeah, that's just unplayable.
The Commodore 64 did a great job in running games that were made for, like,
I'm gonna cry.
high-tech 1982, 1983, 1984. But it aged very well when it came to trying to import games from the NES.
Right. And now he's down to the most useful turtle of the bunch.
You get one continue, right?
2.
Two. If you wipe after the dam, you should be pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting through the dam.
I want to know who actually thought of this level because I don't.
That particular.
I don't ever remember this even being the cartoon or the comic book. I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know you're officially free. Well, yeah, haven't lost the turtle yet. Haven't
Well,
even
you can
hit
talk.
it yet.
Nope.
Oh, there went the damage. Car hose here? Oh, okay.
Leo sucks against those guys.
Did that life bar not show properly?
Nope, sure did. Which emulator are you using?
Which what? I'm using Nestopia.
Nestopia?
I see. Well, what are you expecting from a game made by Laughing, Joking Nub Knife?
I don't even think the actual game developers actually even put this game on the resume.
Who can blame them?
Yeah, correct one. Red pizza. Go sacrifice turtle.
You know how many times I've fallen on that last jump there?
I wouldn't be surprised.
The one issue that I have with this particular franchise being developed as badly as it was is that Konami, the jackasses who actually built this game, actually had good PIs under their belt. You know, Castlevania, yeah, they had a few bugs in Metal Gear Solid, but nothing compared to the garbage that they've done with Ninja Turtles. Yeah, 8 to 12-year-olds bought this game up like it was born out of style.
I was a stupid kid.
I bought it.
I rented it. I would take it out for a rent. I knew it was garbage.
I did not touch that stupid leaf.
Can you switch out your... Nope. If I'm not mistaken, it's 8 bombs or is it 6?
8.
Yeah. But then again, look at what Capcom delivered to PC gamers back in the 80s. Has anyone actually ever tried the DOS version of Mega Man?
No. Let me guess, you envy me?
Yes, I do. Greatly. Any game that was being developed by any source of game talent that Nintendo picked up back then was a complete pile of garbage. I mean, you went to PC gaming if you want to play Bard's Tale, Monkey Island, Marathon, Castle Wolfenstein.
And I did it.
Just a little longer.
Got it.
And you are done.
I hate that level.
If I'm honest, you lost almost all of your characters.
No, only lost one. Just low health on the others.
Lost one, but the other two took some serious damage. Convenient television activation is convenient.
Yeah, especially considering this is what, the 80s? What advanced remote start?
Yeah,
Omega
so
Snake Boss hates
I've
you.
totally forgotten this
You
game
have
from this
posted
point
in
on.
PC Kingdom chat.
Yeah, you gotta go flip ropes so you can cross over buildings.
And collect missiles to blow up the barricades, right?
Exactly.
I never could get past this level without Game Shark.
I have, but
It's not worth it, right?
I think it's the words right out of my mouth on that one. Fifth Eye. I mean,
I hate this stage.
This game has more bugs to it than I think. Is there a PC game that's just as buggy? There's not a PC game.
Omega
I can
Snake
think
Boss
of right now, but
BTW
there's
card. Can you
there
turn
is
your
a
voice
game
down?
out there for the console
It's a little
that
too
actually
loud.
works. Bugsy 3D. I can always rely on that one.
I think that goes without saying.
And I think this is where I say I'm done. Ah, screw it. I still got one more continue. Let's do it.
We're gonna have to get some life force going. Either that or I don't know what were like the really good like multiplayer games and 4-player games that you have to get for the NES.
I don't really know.
one of the things about the Commodore 64 that I did like was Gauntlet actually supported 4 players.
Omega Snake Boss Car,
Hallelujah.
can you turn your voice down?
Snake, hate to tell you, but we
That's
just
not hard.
we just got that taken care of.
No, it might still be a little loud on his end. I'm gonna adjust it slightly and let me know.
Alright.
How's that? It'll be about 30 seconds, I'm guessing.
That works for me.
Works for me too.
Omega
it's
Snake
a
Boss,
little
that is a
better.
little better.
That is the building I need, isn't it?
I don't know. It's been a long
Yeah,
time.
you might need to get missiles from there to advance.
Yes. Hey, do you guys remember the episode where the Turtles had to go find military-grade missiles to blow up barriers?
I don't.
Ah,
think
that was my favorite episode.
Omega Snake Boss, it's just it was a little too loud that I had to turn down my volume, which made it so I could barely hear Q and FEG at all while you were loud and clear.
I think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game had a much better core storyline.
Oh, I agree. Well, the issue was this one they didn't really use any of the villains or creatures from the comics or the TV cartoon. Instead, they created all their own villains and stuff, other than like Bebop and Rocksteady and some of your major bosses. But TMNT Arcade, at least that one, it was straight up from the TMNT universe.
Omega Snake Boss, and you are still too loud.
Still.
Omega Snake Boss, what is up?
Eh.
So let's go ahead and do a little retrospective of this game. Does this game still hold up, or was it overhyped to begin with?
It does not hold up at all anymore. I mean, it's a great little challenger game, but yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does not stand the test of time. And this is coming from someone who played it back on the NES, back when I was a stupid kid, of course.
I remember my brothers and I actually beat this game once.
One of the real nasties about this game isn't so much the level design, but the lackluster of even caring about the control systems, making the turtles actually flexible. I mean, I don't...
Yeah, really, their weapon is the only thing that changes.
Yeah. And it's Donatello's skills with being defensive and being able to block attacks was always seen in the
Omega Snake
cartoon
Boss, make
and
sure
the
Discord
movie.
is also on the same speaker, and if that is not the problem, then please turn up the receiver on Discord so they come in a little louder.
Cunning with a sword. Being able to cut through steel, doorways was always seen. Now, Raphael has changed over the course of time. I mean, they basically made Raphael Michelangelo #2 in the cartoon, but in the actual comic book, he was as hot-headed as he was in the movies.
That's the thing, Bill. A lot of people forget too. Like they think of the comics when they think of Teenage Mutant Ninjas, or not the comics. They think of the cartoons when they think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, they always seem to forget is the comics were a heck of a lot darker.
Yeah.
I didn't read the comics, but I can certainly understand where you're coming from. It's a more,
Omega
shall
Snake
we
Boss, so
say,
yeah, they were very dark.
developed medium compared to compared to television, so they could probably get away with a lot more in a comic book than they could on TV.
Actually, they could get away with a lot more. They could have gotten away with it a lot, a much more successful rate back in the 1980s than they could back in the 1990s. By 1990, there was talk about violence on television being so bad and this and that. By 1992, basically cartoons were off the syndicated channels. It was NBC, ABC, and oh gosh, who?
I frickin' hate the jumping parts.
Oh, believe me, when he reviewed this game, the nerd hated them too. Just walk. That tiny gap with very little ceiling, you were supposed to just walk across that.
That was one of the first acts of trollism in gaming. Actually, it sounds kind of like we might need to bring about an
Omega
evolution
Snake Boss,
of the
they
gaming
make car hopping
connection.
mad.
We might be needed. The social justice
Omega
warriors
Snake
are
Boss, and I
attacking
replied
Valve
to you
because
too.
Valve decided, hey, we're actually violating our own guidelines and bylaws when we first started the Steam store.
I am happy to see that Steam reversed their decision. I'm assuming that's what ended up happening, that they reversed their decision on Shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's... I have issues when people start halting creativity, even if it's something that I don't necessarily agree with or have a desire to play. You know, it's your right to make that game if you want to make that game. And if you want to buy it and play it, it's your right to buy it and play it. So, yeah.
Of course, the one reason a game should be pulled off the market is if it's actually dangerous to the user.
Stroby lights, Caesar.
Omega Snake Boss and someone will play it.
Yeah, that's the reason to pull it off the market. Just because you don't like the aspect of a game does not mean that you go and start saying, boycott, get rid of it, yada yada. I mean,
strobing lights, you mean like Beat Hazard?
No. I couldn't stand Kirby when it first came out.
I remember they threw seizure warnings on everything.
Oh yeah, Beat Hazard's crazy.
Because the early games flashed the screen rapidly whenever a mini-boss or boss died.
Yeah, that, and also the fact of the matter was I didn't really see why Nintendo was trying to create an IP with them already having so many flipping IPs. It seemed kind of pointless. That little pink Lubba who basically inhales and digests enemies and gains their powers seems kind of like a rip-off of a couple of DC and Marvel characters.
You'd be surprised.
Omega Snake Boss, I just hope this means more hentai games on Steam. The good ones, please.
Especially even in this day and age.
True. I'm not saying that I wanted to see Kirby die, but I had the same feelings as some of these people who didn't like Shooter. But I'm not sitting here saying, be damned and go to hell, you foul hellspawn.
Right. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, did you ever hear about the Universal versus Nintendo lawsuit?
Oh, that one really should have been, there was so much controversy going with that because Donkey Kong was basically a direct rip-off of King Kong. I have to agree.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one.
Right. Of course, the main problem being that King Kong had actually gone into the public domain, something that Universal themselves proved in a prior lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
While I'm not opposed to copyright to protect content from being used commercially and, bypassing the creator, Universal did kind of shoot themselves in the foot with that by saying, hey, it's already public domain. Now we want to copyright it. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, actually, that does actually work since YouTube basically grabbed me by the ball sacks, CD Baby, ripped them out because I used a variant on a children's lullaby called "The Cat Came Back."
Oh, right, for your previous stream.
Yeah. Which, I mean, pardon me, but when did copyrights actually last more than 125 years? Last time I took a look, that particular piece was actually written in the 19th century. Fuck off, baby!
Sorry about that.
You two can go to hell.
Oh, you got the super weapon.
Sacred
Oh, watch
Scroll.
it.
Finally.
Yeah. Now watch as you wind up losing it at some point.
On the weakest of the on the weakest main weapon.
Or if you
Or
really
right
wanna
there.
Now you have to. Now you absolutely right.
Bye-bye.
Again, I could smack you.
Yeah, it's a good thing this is a test run for me.
And
not pushing to YouTube.
I think it is pushing to YouTube right now.
Hello, you screw.
you know, maybe one of these days, if YouTube does something really, really shitty, I mean shittier than usual in this day and age.
You mean like sacrifice? Sacrifice baby fetuses
Omega
to
Snake Boss,
to
so
Queen Elizabeth?
I should not do my internet-wide call to get
Something
people to
along
watch
those
you.
lines.
Omega Snake Boss, LOL.
If something like that were to happen, well, I'd be more than willing to collect a bunch of petitions and personally deliver them to YouTube headquarters.
Let's see if they're that stupid.
Omega Snake Boss, okay.
I hate jumping games.
Yeah, Snake. This is not for hosting this finest hour.
Omega Snake Boss, well, I will be going now. And yet, YouTube has been sucking more and more.
And that's something else the nerd had an issue with. The turtles cannot swim.
Yeah, I've always had a problem with that. When you live in the sewer... Holy crap, I forgot those guys jump through walls.
And you're a turtle.
Oh, that was
Omega
hilarious.
Snake Boss current.
That flame leg just jumped all the way to the top from the ground level by
Omega
clipping
Snake
into
Boss
the
current
wall.
might be too strong. Omega Snake Boss, they don't die right away.
Snake, you're trying to play devil's advocate, and it's just going to get you flame and rolling.
Whoosh. Yeah, that's the mercy is that they don't actually wind up dying from it, but still.
Omega Snake Boss, it's just a theory.
If it's rushing that strongly for a turtle that size, as powerful as the currents are for tortoises in the
Omega Snake
ocean,
Boss, a game theory. Omega Snake Boss, LOL.
and turtles can actually guide themselves on currents with tortoises can guide themselves on currents with no problem. I would say bullshit.
I'm sure somebody tried to justify it.
Omega Snake Boss, it just made the most sense to me.
as much sense as something like that can make.
Now let's see, can he get the pizza successfully, or is he doomed to get owned?
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Omega Snake Boss, what's the shark for?
There's no way I can get through here without being eaten.
Oh, so it's basically a beginner's trap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Omega Snake Bosso.
And that's it for me. No more turtles for now. Alright, everyone who is on, actually it's just the three of you online, so it's gonna do, you know, a typical exit, but it's just the three of you on, and I've been talking to you the whole time. I am going to stop the stream. We'll keep chatting in Discord.
Omega Snake Boss, see you later.
Alright.
Right.